The following is the extract of a course linked in the description.
Alright guys, thank you for joining me again on this new video. What I'm going to show you is how you can connect your MIDI controller to FL Studio. And the reason why you want to do this is just because it's a lot easier for you to lay down your ideas when you have a controller instead of drawing those notes. But we'll be able to take a look at this, right? So one thing I just did is I added over here some comments. So if when I'm pressing some of those extra commands here, command option of shift, I'm on the Mac, you're gonna be able to see it light up there just in case you want to know what I'm doing. Okay, so basically right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add a virtual instrument, a plugin that I have. Let's go with FL Keys is one of the plugins that comes with the software over here. This one is fairly easy. I have all FL Keys working over here. I have my keyboard right now that is connected, but at the moment it's not enabled. So I'm pressing, you might not maybe hear me, but I'm pressing here and nothing is playing on, I'm pressing my keyboard and nothing is playing on FL Studio. So what we need to do is come up here to option, MIDI settings, and you're gonna see that FL Studio has recognized my MIDI keyboard, but I'm pressing and nothing is playing. The thing that we need to do is over here at input, you need to look over here and you need to come here at enable. We're just going to enable it, and now we have turned it on. So if I go back to where I was, I just need to make sure that I have selected the the channel that I want the sound to come in, and now when I'm going to be pressing, it's going to be playing now, right? So this is how we do that. So the reason what I say is a lot faster for you to play with a keyboard. If you are, I'm gonna have some recommendation for you if you're not uh, very good at a keyboard. I'm gonna have some recommendation for you. But you see, most of the time is um, and as well when I started, that's what I was doing was I would come up here and actually draw the notes, and like I say, it takes a lot longer. So I will come up here, we're gonna use the piano roll, right? So I'm just gonna come up here and we're gonna draw those notes. So I'm gonna come up here, draw a note over here, and at the moment it's not, you seeing here, it seems like it's snapping a little bit all over the place. The reason that is because over here we don't have any quantization that has been set. So you have the main quantization here, but part of those other windows have their own quantization as well. So right now I'm just gonna come up here and I'm just gonna say to FL Studio quantize by step, and if I come up here, you're gonna see that right now it's like, the this window, the piano roll window is looking at the quantization of the main quantization of the software. So now if I try to move that in, you see it's not anymore like it was before, right? And let me just do something here. Okay, so what I did was when I inserted it, I pressed Shift and I pressed the button. Basically, that makes it that when it is inserted, it's gonna respect the quantization. So, as an example, if I go ahead and I change that, and I'm gonna say quantize per beat, and I'm gonna press Shift, and I'm gonna press over here, when it's gonna the note is gonna be created, it's gonna respect the quantization that's been entered here. Okay, so that's just a small step. So I'm just gonna come back here to the step, and basically what I'm gonna do, let's just go with E and with G over here, just a quick chord, right? And I'm gonna copy this. I'm pressing command and I'm just dragging, and right now I'm gonna use this, and let me just go over here just like that. I don't know how it's gonna sound. That's okay. So you've seen there, I was able to, when I pressed and hold, it's copying that for me. It might not work for you right away. That is something that you need to actually turn on over here. So I'll go to MIDI settings, audio, general, and I need to come up here to click and hold and spatial gesture function. So now I have removed that, and if I try to right now, I'm gonna hold, but nothing is happening, right? So for it to come back, I just go back there, audio, general, and I'm just gonna click and hold and spatial gesture functions. And now when I'm gonna hold it, it's gonna copy. Okay, but you're seeing here it took us quite a little bit of time just to do what I just did here, right? So I'm gonna close this, right? And basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a new pattern. So right now we have this pattern that I just created there, but I wanna do something else, right, with the same instrument. And I'm gonna come up here and just say create a new pattern for me. So the other pattern that we had is still there, and now we have a new pattern. And for this one, I'm gonna record it the um, with the keyboard, right? And basically, I'm just gonna come up here, record everything. So now it's letting you, I'm just letting the software know record everything that is coming in. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna press play. That wasn't the same chord, but basically I was able to record what I needed to record, right? So you're gonna see over here, everything is already there. And when it's like this, it's now really easier for me to just really edit that instead of going and drawing all those different notes there and doing all the stuff. Now the chord is basically there already. So that's what I would recommend for you to get a MIDI keyboard. There is another video about the equipment that you will need for FS Studio. It's gonna be a lot faster for you to map out your ideas. If you're not good at a keyboard or piano, I will have some recommendation for you in one of the videos. But for now, this is how you connect your MIDI controller to FS Studio. Thank you for joining me on this video. Guys, if you enjoy the content, share, like, and subscribe to the channel. I also wanted to let you know about my free mastering mini course that's going to be available there in the description. You're also going to get with that free banger drums kit, right, with some crazy samples. Basically, you're going to be able to make some crazy drum patterns. Okay, so the link is going to be in the description. It's going to let you know how you're going to have access to it, and I will talk to you in another video.